Alright, this is our morning, headed to the Berry Islands. It is about 10 till 7 and it looks like it should be a nice day to make the 50-mile run over to the Berries. We got basically wind directly out of the east, around 15 knots, so it should be pretty much a run all the way there. Alright, let's go to the Berries.
Tu m'as promis le soleil en hiver et un arc-en-ciel. Tu m'as promis le sable doré, j'ai reçu une carte postale. Tu m'as promis le ciel et la terre et une vie d'amour. Tu m'as promis ton cœur, ton sourire, mais j'ai eu des grimaces. Promis le cheval ailé que j'ai jamais vu. Tu m'as promis le fil d'Ariane, mais tu l'as coupé. Tu m'as promis les notes de Mozart, pas des plats cassés. Tu m'as promis d'être ta reine, j'ai eu pour certains balais.
Alright, we have made it. We are now in the Berry Islands after I think it was about a 55-mile run from Egg Island over at the tip of Eleuthera. This island right here, this is Foul Cay. The one over there that you see through the cut, that one's called, I think it's called Devil's Cay. And one that you can't see over this hill is White Cay, and finally the one that is behind me right here, this one is Hoffman's. And we have actually been here once before. Oh, yeah, today was a tough run. We had probably 15 to 20 knots, and it was, I mean, we were running dead downwind. Quite honestly, I think that's the first time that we've had that long of a run that is just straight downwind. And the trouble with that is that it was just basically, it was a lot of work at the helm. We don't have an autopilot, And man, that downwind sailing, boy, you're constantly working the wheel back and forth because the boat is just kind of, you know, wallowing around as the waves go up under it, and you just have to, it's a lot of work to keep it on course, opposed to just about any other point of sail where typically the boat is just trying to round up into the wind because it's got a little bit of weather helm, and you're just kind of counter steering in one direction typically. So yeah, so kind of a fatiguing run, but we're here. We've made it. Oh, here's one other thing. For the first time ever today, we rigged a preventer line up. And that's just basically a rope that keeps your boom from swinging to the other side of the boat if you accidentally jibe. And it actually did at one point prevent what would have been a very bad accidental jibe. So yeah, if you're running downwind or, you know, just whatever, a preventer line is, you know, a good thing to have depending on what conditions you're running in and what point of sail you're on. Okay, well, I think that's it for this video. From here, we're gonna spend just a little time in the Berry Islands, and we're basically, our next little hop is gonna be over to Bimini, and then from there it's back in the States. I don't know how many videos we have left until we're actually back in the States, but this trip is rapidly drawing to an end, and quite honestly, I have very mixed emotions about that. It's I don't know how I feel about going back home. It's kind of a tough thing to think about, honestly, after being out here in you know, paradise for so long. Just such a beautiful place with amazing people and such cool things to see and do. It's just a slower pace, and it's just an amazing experience. And I'm certainly looking forward to some things back home, like, you know, visiting our friends and family. But beyond that, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, just suffice it to say, mixed emotions. Feels strange to be headed north and west as opposed to south and east. So, wrapping up the video. We'll see you next time.